Okay, everybody knows that Snapchat just recently got an update, but not many people enjoy it nor like it. There's even been a petition to scrap the Snapchat redesign after it hits 1 million petition signatures. We also have been going through Twitter and different articles saying that people just really do not like Snapchat. They're begging them to take the update back. They can't handle it. They're deleting the app. They don't understand the stories, the organization of the stories, and anything within it.
And for the purpose of this project, we decided to focus on organizing the chat and story section of Snapchat. We found that there was really a lot of problems with organization, and due to the information we found out from the articles as well as interviews that we conducted on classmates and peers, we came to the conclusion that we should just break it down to the organization of Snapchat.
All of the research that we've done, we compiled up two different options, two solutions to the problem of like the organization of Snapchat and the design. So the first option is splitting up the screen into a dual screen and then adding a nested bar in to separate the screens, and then you can have the conversations at the top and then the actual stories on the bottom. The nested bar will be at the end of the conversation screen, so you'll keep scrolling until you get to the stories bar. And then we're also incorporating chronological time in this entire section. Well, both sections. And then instead of having a blue ring around the story box, we're going to make a little blue bubble.
And then as a second option, we have where the stories are listed by their alphabetical order. And you will know if you have messages by the blue ring or the colored rings around it. Also, you will still have the boxes indicating if it's a video, a picture, or a message. Again, this one doesn't have the split screen, but it does give you the option to have your stories and chats listed alphabetically.
Option 1 was the preferred option, simply because it separated the actual stories from the conversations. So a lot of people wanted separation between the stories, just separation between information.
Our persona we created was Jackson. He's a male. He's 21 years old. Jackson is a student in Bloomington, Indiana. He lives with his roommates in student house, and he has a girlfriend. And he works part-time as a busser at a local restaurant. He's also very active in his social life, and as well as he's a member of a fraternity. A typical day for Michael would be to work out, go to classes, work 3 to 5 hours, and hang out with his friends or girlfriend. Michael's statement was that he wanted a compilation of personalized social life, politics, and real-world events, as well as campus activities.
So the next thing we did, of course, was our usability test. And the key tasks were to watch a story from 5 minutes ago, view your direct snaps and chats, watch a story that someone sent specifically to you, and view old snaps or chats. And when we did this, we picked 2 males who fit the persona of Jackson. They're college students with some of the same interests. Our first male was 21, single, junior here at IU Bloomington, a finance major, member of fraternity. He works out, and he's a frequent user of Snapchat on an iPhone 7. Our second guy was 22. He has a girlfriend. He's a senior here at IU. He's a community health major. He enjoys sports and health, a frequent Snapchat user on the iPhone 8.
As a result from the usability test, we picked option 1 because the dual screen option was just more efficient, and people thought it was better instead of alphabetical order, chronological order. And then we made some changes. Instead of just the nested bar being at the end of the conversations list, we created a dual screen. So the nested bar will separate the dual screen of the conversations, which will be at the top still, in comparison to the story screen, which you can continue to scroll through like that. Another thing that we added, took away, was the extra little bubble at the bottom. We deleted the bubble and the ring entirely because people who used it, they were confused on what you actually did with it, and we weren't sure what to do with it as well. We added the plus and the expansion and the shrinkage sign. People were confused at the end, like if we added the dual screen, what they're going to do, like if they actually just want to see the entire screen. So if you were to press the expansion signs, these would be the this would be the faces, and then the addition of the shrinkage button for each face.
And we still have the search bars and stuff at the top. You're still easily able to get to the other 3 pages from all of these new interfaces. So we felt that option 1 was the best choice.